everybody, it's Lily. That's the cream that I use for primer. It smells delicious, I swear. And it has like a little glitter that you really don't see underneath all the foundation and stuff like that, but it's a great primer. It really makes the makeup stick. Like if you don't have a primer, this lotion is the best. And honestly, I hate that I can't tell you where my grandmother got it. She just gave it to me because she doesn't use it. The fragrance changes 3 different times. That is the Wet n Wild contour stick. I use that to try and hide the scars that I have on the side of my face from acne. Um, the big one that you see right there, that I've had that for goodness, I have no idea how long, but I tried to hide it because I really hate it. If you have any hints of how I can get rid of those scars, that'd be great. Just leave them in the comments below. Um, yeah, I tried to blotch out any other areas that I feel will peek through the foundation that I use. Don't mind me messing with my piercing. I just got it. You're not supposed to touch it, but I can't help but touch it. I really can't. It's a thing. So I have some minor acne on my chin that I feel pops through my foundation, and this is me blotting my foundation everywhere. And let me tell you, Maybelline foundation, if you do not blot that, like start patting your face really quickly, it will dry and there will be a spot where the foundation just sits. So you have to be really careful. Like, you have to move really fast when you're using this stuff. And it's the Fit Me foundation from Maybelline. I think it's Maybelline. Yeah, it's Maybelline. Sorry. Excuse my facial expressions. That's just me trying to figure out what to do next. Go easy on me. This is the Wet n Wild contour palette. It broke when I first bought it. I was very upset with it, and I think it works wonders. Wet n Wild is one of my favorite cheap cosmetics that I use. That's an e.l.f. brush. I do not know what it's called, but it seems to me that it'd be used for contouring. I'm a beginner, so please bear with me. Again, excuse the facial expressions. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I have a very, very big cheek area, so I tried to like thin it out. Again, I'm a beginner. I hardly know what I'm doing when I'm playing with makeup, but everybody tells me my makeup looks good. Like, I look like a supermodel when it's done. I honestly don't think so. I think I need way more improvement than this. I am going to cosmetology school to try and learn more about what I'm doing, but honestly, I'm just winging it, honestly. This is the way I've done my makeup since I was in high school, sort of. There was a lot less money in my makeup. That's Wet n Wild's matte photo finish. Honestly, don't know what that does. I don't see the difference when I don't use it, so I don't know what it does, but I use it anyway because it gives that, it doesn't make me oily. You know what I'm saying? I have oily skin, so it doesn't really give that like shine when you put makeup on, like liquid makeup. So I guess that's what the matte is for. I just use it because it doesn't shine my face like a beam. So I use it, and I use this big green brush. I've had this for years. It is my favorite brush. I found it at Walmart just randomly. It is one of my favorite brushes. It blends out your makeup so beautifully. Everything looks blended. This is me telling you I'm about to do my eyebrows. Now, I cut that part because I swear to you, it takes me about 12 minutes. That is LA Colors blush that I just got. It's one of their holiday collections. I just got that for my birthday. That is an eco brush that is round. I love that it's just round. So I use it, you see it's just round. I use that for the blush, and this blush is so pretty. It's so light and so just pink. I love it. I love it. It gives that little rosy touch from like the 70s. I love that. I love that. It's so pretty because I have such huge cheeks. I don't want to like over define them. And yeah, this is me just trying to be cute. Honestly, I've never put blush on my nose. It's just me being cute. Sorry for the sniffling. And Jeffree Star Cosmetics is one of the best cosmetic companies that I have found. I've only been watching him for the past 2 years, and he is my absolute favorite. He is no bullshit. He's so real and down to earth, and I love Nathan, and just everything about their company is thrilling. Like, they make up brand new colors that you didn't even think were possible, and I cannot wait to receive my holiday collection lippies. I cannot wait to have them. This is the Blood Sugar palette, and I don't know if you saw that color. I can't really remember what color it is, but it's the one at the very top corner. I pointed at it, but I didn't really say the name or anything. My husband was sleeping, so I didn't want to disturb him because our room's like right next door to this room. But yeah, it's such a burgundy red. Like, I was really surprised because it almost looks dark purple. I was really surprised that it almost looked like blood red. Like, you know how a bruise looks when you first get it and it's like dark brown. Like, that's really what I was surprised. Like, I look like I have a black eye. I'm not doing special effects. I don't really know how to do those. Honestly, when I do my and I hate this so much. I wanted to do something pretty and pink, and I added blue for a splash of color, and I hate that I did that. I really hate that I did that. I dipped into the Thirsty palettes, that bright blue in the third row. I dipped into that, and that did not show up very well, and I guess it was just the brush I was using. The brush I was using is really cheap, but it blends kind of nicely because it's so rough. So I thought maybe it would work, but the blue didn't show up over the brown red that I used. And then this blue that I used, I dipped into a Androgynous palette for this blue, and it just I hated it. I hated it so much. I was like, oh, why did I do this? But I wanted to wing with it because I was filming the video. I couldn't really stop and take it off and then redo it, so I just went with it and thought maybe I could make something out of this. You know, Grandma taught me to make something out of nothing, so I thought I would go with it. I thought maybe I could make it work. That's my face where, ooh, I really don't like it. So this is me trying to blend it out, and I had Thirsty and Androgyny and Beauty Killer all on the table, trying to figure out what colors I wanted to use and where I wanted to go with this look. I really was just winging it. I really didn't know what I wanted to do with it, and this is me trying to make a bigger, like, the crease, to make the crease better, I would say, or I really don't know. Honestly, I really have no idea what I'm doing. Tell me I should stop doing makeup, honestly. Just tell me I should stop. I love it so much. I do. And in the future, I'll probably have a better background or a better room or a better camera. Right now, it's giving me good vibes, you know. I really like the way this came out. I don't really like the makeup look, but I'll probably try something that I actually know how to do in the future. This is me creasing my eye with Wet n Wild's concealer. Yes, Wet n Wild's concealer. Now, excuse me, with this concealer, I don't really like it because it dries too fast and you can't really blend it into the eye. Like, it dries like way too fast. Like, you have to move with this thing. It dries really, really fast. I don't really like it, but it's the only one I have, so I have to deal with it. And I really enjoy all the crease looks like this, and I am really trying to perfect this look because I really like it. I love seeing the dark wing and then the bright color in the middle. I'm really trying, folks. I'm really trying for that look, but it's hard. It's really hard. This is me again going back in with that same dark bruise color to kind of blend out the concealer line right there at the end. And I'm doing it on this side too. Again, I love Jeffree's colors. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's always the left eye that comes out more. I wouldn't want to say better, but I would say more like crease. I'm more like the way I want it to look than the right one. The right one I always have trouble with, but the left one always comes out like I want it to, instead of the right one being like, ugh. And this is the bright pink that I used in, I want to say it was Blood Sugar. I want to say it was Blood Sugar. I'll have the facts and stuff down in the comments below, what I used, what I didn't use. But I want to say this pink was from Blood Sugar. And it was such a bright, pretty color. And I was like, yes, this color would go really good with this blue that I have up here for some reason. And then this dark brown blood color. So I thought that would go really well, but I wasn't really sure about it. Again, I was just winging it. I really was. I was just winging away. No pun intended. I love wing eyeliner looks. I don't know about y'all, but I love them. I love them so much. My sister, she always wanted to do wing looks, but she can't perfect the wing, and I don't see why she would need to anyway, because her eyes are gorgeous. But I love wing looks. I started doing them when I was in high school, and I've done them ever since. I've never done one look that didn't have a wing look, unless I was just doing mascara, and that's it. And this is a pink that I got from Beauty Killer, and you see me holding it. Now, I couldn't believe, you see my face? I couldn't believe how similar both pinks were. From here, you can't really tell that it's a different color. It is. It's a different color. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait, what? But like, when you really look at it, there's like, it's almost like a different formula. The pinks are almost the same color, but it's like a different formula from one to the other. And Jeffree had said that not Beauty Killer, that Blood Sugar was a total different formula. And I don't know if you can tell on the video, but you can definitely tell on my eyelid that both of those colors, whereas they're almost the same, the formula is different. You can definitely tell from with it holding on to the concealer and stuff, you can definitely tell that the formula is different. And one color is like maybe slightly lighter, but just oh so slightly where it's really hard to tell. Now this is a shimmery pink that I got from Beauty Killer. God, I really need to I was using so many palettes, so it was really hard to keep track of which one I was grabbing. But yeah, I just wanted that like bright color in the center. And then right here, I'm going underneath with the blue to try and bring that symmetry back. Again, just winging it. That's going to be the title of this. It's going to be the title. Just winging it. It kind of brought the look together. It kind of brought it together. I was not really happy with this look just because I made a mistake and just winged it. I wasn't really happy with it, but it does come together later. It really does. Just Just wait for it. Just wait for that coming together. I promise it'll be there. I promise. But yeah, I always liked the under eye color, and I wanted to put a pretty pink in the waterline, but I totally forgot to do that while I was filming. I totally forgot to do it. This is me thinking of what to do next. I swear. This is a color that I got from Thirsty. I know that for a fact. I got this color from Thirsty. It's that brown glitter in the center of Thirsty. That brown glitter. So pretty. Wanted to put that all over my lips. Probably should have done that. I probably would have probably would have been better. And now this is the time for the highlighter. This highlighter is so pretty. Like, I cannot wait for you to see it. Like, it's Ice Queen from his liquid highlighter collections, and it is so stunning, so pretty, and the glitter is amazing. The only thing that I really don't like about it is it stinks. I don't know if he meant to do that. I really I don't know what it's really supposed to smell like, but it stinks. Like, I can't get over it. It stinks. I can't. My cat is messing with my foot. Yeah, it's such a pretty color. It's such an amazing highlighter. I really, really adore it. I love it. It brings, like, the littlest light catches this highlighter. I shit you not. The littlest light. Like, you could have, like, a dim light in front of you, and the highlighter would just be lit up on your face like a strobe light. You see that? You see how bright that is? Oh, I love that. I love it so much. And I went a little crazy with it. I mean, I had blue on top of brown, so I was just gonna go nuts. I actually went to the store looking like this. I'm not kidding. I really did. I went to the store. Yeah. So I went a little Nutter Butters with the ice cream, but that's just because when you open it, Jeffrey says to pump it 3 times. Do not whatsoever pump it 3 times. You don't even have to pump it. You don't. You just open it, and that's it. You have enough liquid already in there to get that. Cause that's why I use so much of it. Cause like you oh god, I wish I had put it on camera. It is like a big old glob, like a dime size glob. When you just open it, you don't even have to pump it. When you just open it like that, it's a little glob, like a dime size glob. And there's, oh god, I hate that there's so much of it that comes out, because so much of it just gets wasted, and that's me wiping it off of my hand because there's still some left after I just used it all over my face. Like, he really meant for this to be used on like your face, your shoulders, your chest. I'm not going to do that because I don't wear clothes that show off my stuff. And this is Milk's Tattoo ink stamps, and they are so much fun to play with. My only thing with them, though, is that you have to lightly press the stamps or you're going to get the circle. I didn't know that at first. So I, like, stamped really hard and, like, I got the circle, which made it look weird. But, yeah, you have to stamp super lightly, and if you stamp too lightly, it's not going to get that whole opaque black look that you're wanting. And don't use just regular water and soap, because it ain't gonna come off. When they meant tattoo, they really, really meant it. But I do love them. I got the star, the moon, the peace sign, and the heart. I think that's all I got. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Only got those. And I do want their horoscope ones, because I would love to have those. And I already put on my eyelashes. They're not name brand eyelashes. They're just regular eyelashes from Walmart or the dollar store. They're not name brand. They're just something. They're really pretty. I love them. They're huge, and they make my face look just perfect. I love it. And this is me trying to figure out what color to put on my lips. I think, yeah. No, I'm adding milk mascara at the bottom of my lashes because that is key, apparently. That is super key. And excuse my cheapo mirror. I don't have a handheld mirror. I really, really should get one. Jeffrey, I'm coming for those mirrors, man. And be sure to tag him in this video, please, because I use nothing but his products whenever I'm doing makeup. Like, I have completely forgotten about all the other palettes that I have in my vanity. I only use his. I love him to death. I would love to meet him. I would love to just be his friend. Just tag him down below and be like, hey, she's pretty good, sort of. Yeah, and I went with Cherry Wet from Thirsty. His, what was it, spring collection? I want to say it's spring. Yeah, I went with Cherry Wet because I felt like I went with the look really well with the pink. So I thought that went really well with it, and I think it really brought the look together. And I love how soft his lips are. Like, I really, really do. Like, they go on matte, but they're not like thick matte. Like, the formula is amazing. It's just perfect for it. And if you're looking for a dupe for his colors because you can't afford to get them, Wet n Wild is the best dupe. Like, I found, like, they have colors that he just came out with, like the Thirsty collection, the brown one in the Thirsty collection. I can't remember what that one's called, but Wet n Wild has a dupe of them with the, I think it's the Game of Thrones collection that they just came out with. I'll put that down below as well. If you want a dupe, go to Wet n Wild because they know. They know what they're doing. I see you, Wet n Wild. I see you. Yeah, and this is me just being overly obsessive with this right here. Just excessive and obsessive. I'm in love with his lips. I really am. I'm in love with them. They're so pretty. Or wait, no, I didn't use Cherry Wet. It's Calabasas. That's right, Calabasas from his Love collection, the pinks and the reds and stuff. Yeah, that's what I use. I'm sorry, my bad. I thought it was Cherry Wet because I actually had brought that one up to. And this is Milani setting spray. Honestly, guys, I really don't know what the difference is between setting sprays. I don't know really how to use them very well, as you can see. I do what the beauty gurus online do, just spray the shit out of my face. And that's it, and I'm done.